The T800 Future Warrior by Present Toys is the 1/6 scale figure we are going to check today. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. After doing their clean version, today we got the Battle Damage, the deluxe version by Present Toys. And here is the art box that it comes with. Nothing much going on, all is this black and white artwork T800 Future Warrior 1/6 scale collectible figure. In the sides you do have, as normal, the Present Toys branding. Not much going on in this art box, to be honest, and then in the back as usual the warning and notice, but inside you still have other art box T800 Future Warrior with the endoskeleton over here. A very simple art box that Present Toys went with this figure, but the important is what we have inside and if it is worth if you miss the Hot Toys DX13. As we've seen with Blade, they pack everything in clamshell. Again, you got here 3 layers. Let's open it up and check what we got inside. In the first layer we got our figure, extra hands and the bandolier with the gun shells. The second layer we got the weapons, the huge display base, seems is a common now with Present Toys, and then we got also an extra layer with the battle damage for arm and with the extra jacket that we are going to check later. So here is the overview of all the accessories that come with our Future Warrior. You got the extra jacket, all made of leather. We got the forearm, as I mentioned before, the display base, a huge one, the minigun. You got the grenade launcher, you got a pistol, the bandolier with the gun shells. Let's take a look at each one of these. Starting here with the battle damaged hands, which are very well painted. I do like the way they did these. Looks very real, especially the flesh parts that like wet feeling into it. So I think they did a nice job here in the hands. I think they are exactly the same we got with the Hot Toys version. Here we got 4 extra ends. The replaceable jacket that comes with that left forearm ripped off over there, but this jacket is all made of leather. So even if you have the DX13, the Hot Toys one that was made of leather, I think this is a good choice if yours is already getting damaged. The jacket looks really good, the quality and everything. I think they did a great job with this, and being made of leather, of course, it will last way longer. Then we got the battle damaged forearm. This one I'm not sure if it's exactly the same as the Hot Toys one, but I guess they just recast it. These parts here are made of like a rubber plastic, but I think the paint application looks good, the blood part looks okay, all the oxidized steel looks good as well, no any issues about this. We got a minigun as well. It's not mini because it's huge for 1/6 scale and it's a weapon that I would not use for my display, but I appreciate the details they did into this. The paint application is very clean. I would prefer a bit of more weathering. I think it's too clean for my taste. Can see some collectors using Terminator handling this, and it comes of course with this huge cartridge belt that then you can assemble onto the gun. As you can see here, you need kind of bent it. It's not very display friendly, but probably for some of you would want to have it like this. We got then the grenade launcher. It's all made of plastic. The paint application looks good. I do like this wood feeling that they give into this, even is all made of plastic. You can see some weathering on the front part and on the sides. Not much, but I think it looks okay. One cool thing about this grenade launcher is that you can actually open it up and have some shells inside. Not that is any use for those, but just for a gimmick and for some photos, I think it may look cool. To finalize with the weapons, we got here this smaller pistol, which I think is the worst one in terms of paint application. It's very plasticky. Cartridge does go out, but this is nothing new in 1/6 scale. I think this pistol could be replaced for a better one. Then we got our bandolier with the granite shells. Is a very heavy piece. They did these shells all in die cast. I do appreciate the detail they give into the shells themselves. I think they look really good, and the golden looks amazing. The only issue is being die cast. This bandolier, it's very heavy and is not that useful to pose. And finally we got our display base T800. Again, a huge display base like we have seen with Blade just some days ago, but I do like the design here with the T800 nameplate, a nice addition for this figure. Taking a look now at our figure and the head sculpt that is causing a lot of controversy in the Facebook groups and everywhere. To be honest, this is not the same as the promo photos, but with so many third parties, this happens. Many people are saying the face looks a little fat, a little chubby, and I kinda agree with that. I do like the paint application in the endoskeleton part and with the blood. In some areas, especially in the cheeks, it looks a bit fat and the hair is also a bit short. Inside, you need to use the batteries that come in the box, 3 batteries to power up the LED light that then will lighten up the eye over there. The light is strong, but here in the light box, it's a bit difficult to show. If you want to consider to change the DX13 head sculpt with this one, you can, because you can see here the bodies are basically the same from the Hot Toys to the present Toys one. But this is for the head sculpt. It's been a lot of controversy, but you can see here if it's acceptable for you or not. As for the outfit itself, this jacket is made of all leather and I do like all the details they give into this body. Is basically a carbon copy from the Hot Toys one. The jacket again looks amazing. I really like it, the feeling of the leather on this jacket. I think it will last way longer than the DX13, so again is an option even for DX13 owners to change for this jacket, because I think it looks way better than pleather. You can see the details all in the back, and here the pants are also made of genuine leather. You really can feel the quality of the leather, and the brush they give into the pants look really good. I do like all the detail. The belt, however, is pleather, not leather. Here the endoskeleton leg looks really good. I think this is a copy from the Hot Toys one. Can articulate it without any issue, but I do like the flesh over there. The details they give into the flesh are really cool. The boots are only one piece, they are not split cut, and here in the pants you have this nice detail. But I do like here this piece, this leg piece. I think they did it very well, and having articulation, of course, it's much better even for a third party, but the flesh here and the blood, this paint looks really cool. For the figure itself, and if you want to talk about the articulation, I'm not going too far onto this because this is a muscular body. It's my first time using it, but you can see here in the arms, the elbows, you can use them as normal without any issues. The head, you can rotate it without any issues at all. Go forward, backwards, no problem. The torso, of course, is completely locked because of the chest piece. And here in the legs you do have double jointed knees, but be careful when you do them, it can stuck the leather inside. The boots, because if they are only one piece, the articulation is not that great. But this is the Future Warrior that present toys give to us, and here we just take a closer look at the forearm battle damaged. I already changed the jacket. I used the bandolier as well. I think it's a cool piece. I can see that many people that are complaining about this are collectors that missed the X13 and were looking for this one as an option for their Terminator 2. And in my very honest opinion, I would get this one and then find in an aftermarket a DX13 head sculpt. I think that's the best of both worlds, because this head sculpt even is not the worst, it's also not the best work made by present toys to date. I think they can make much better, and what we saw in the prototypes, we were thinking they were recasting the Enter Bay quarter scale and downsizing it. It's way different, and I think there are a lot of small mistakes they made, from the chubby face, short hair. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about this figure. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you in the next one.